Right, anyone who knows me will testify, and this video will probably back it up, that I am not a runner by any stretch. And this isn't the topic of today's conversation. The 30 days to improve your life is not it's not about running, so don't worry. We have, my partner and I, challenged ourselves to run a marathon throughout January. It's now the end of January. We've got to run a marathon each throughout January. Neither of us are runners, so you think 26.2 miles in 31 days is pretty easy. It's less than a mile a day, but you know, you miss a few days. You maybe do half a mile one day, or just jog to the shop, and then before you know it, you've got a few 5Ks in there to sort of catch up, and it's tough. But I must say, and don't share this with anyone else, but I'm actually quite enjoying the running. It's been good. Once I got over the first sort of 3 or 4, and I started to run the 5Ks again consistently without stopping, which was a challenge in itself to begin with. But once you do that and you start to improve, you start to enjoy it. It starts to become, you know, it's still tough. You get a bit quicker, so it's still tough. You're always pushing yourself, but it does become a little bit more enjoyable. And dare I say, I'm actually quite enjoying the runs, and I aim to keep it going past January. But like I say, we're doing this for January. This is for prostate cancer, which is a very, very important subject. If you haven't done already, please go up and watch the video above on my first prostate exam. It's a very important topic for us all to watch, men and women. So that being said, if you can donate, that'd be amazing. I'll put the link in the description. And right now, I'm going to get this sweaty mess home and take a shower, and I'm going to share with you the tip that is going to change your life in the next 30 days. Hey, how are we doing, everyone? So we're back in from the run, we're showered, we're ready to go, and I want to get into this tip that's going to improve your life, make your life better in 30 days. It sounds like clickbait. It sounds like I'm just trying to get you to watch the video. Believe me, this is a surefire way to improve your life in 30 days. On the channel, you're going to see some quite scientific stuff at times, you know, what you should be eating, when you should be eating, types of food breakdowns and diet plans and real structured stuff, you know, the things that are tangible, things that you can actually point to and say, if I have a certain amount of carbs, or I have a certain amount of calories, and that stuff is mega important, which is why you're going to see it on the channel. But there's also things like this 30-day tip, where it can really improve your life, but it's something that, or this one tip is almost so insignificant that it passes most people by, but it's so important. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of how you can use this tip in the next 30 days. One of them, believe me, one of them you're going to want to watch, because one of them is a real eye-opener. And if you're in a relationship, you're definitely going to want to stay and watch that example. Hello. I don't know if you can see this. You can go and lay down. Good boy. Or are you just going to sit there? I'm going to have to do this with a retriever's head in shot. So this 30 days, how can you better your life in 30 days? Well, what I want you to do is I want you to review your life, but I want you to review it in 30-day increments. It's all very well, but we've just gone through January, so most of us have probably set New Year's resolutions, right? And we've set it for this time next year, so that when you set next year's New Year's resolution, you've achieved a goal. But a year is a hecking long time to go without sort of tracking what you're doing. And a day or 2 days isn't quite long enough to see a result. So I find that 30 days is a really good period to track anything, really, whether it be diet, exercise, any goal you've set yourself as a New Year's resolution. But the difference here is I want you to think about it from a different perspective. Let's take this 30-day review from a business point of view, from a job perspective. Imagine you went into work on Monday morning and your boss said to you, right, your job has come up for tender again. You know, your job is now available again. And I am only going to employ the person who I judge to be suitable for the role over their performance over the last 30 days. So if your boss reviewed your last 30 days and your job depended on that, whether you actually kept your job depended on your last 30 days performance, what would your boss say? Would your boss instantly go, yeah, I'm having Mark's staying on for another 30 days. He is indispensable to the business. He brings so much value, so much energy to the business. There's no way I'm letting him go. Well, when your boss reviews your last 30 days, does he think, I don't know. And is there a little bit of a pondering time going on there? And you think, well, he's been late a few times. You know, he's not really brought much value to the company, and I'm struggling to actually see what he's done in the last 30 days. So when you start to look at it from that perspective, suddenly things change. And it's the same with any part of your life. You can look at it from a business, from a job point of view. You can look at it from a weight loss point of view. You can review yourself over the last 30 days. You might sit there today and go, oh my God, I'm fat, I'm unfit, I'm miserable, I'm tired, I've got no energy. But when you look back in the last 30 days, have you done enough to justify being in a better position now? Or is the position you're in now totally justified because you haven't got off the couch in the last 30 days? I can almost guarantee for most people, if you're feeling fat and miserable and unfit and you're no better off now than you was 30 days ago, you have not done enough in that last 30 days. Now, this is the clincher, right? This is the moment that everyone goes, oh yeah, that's a good point, Mark. Yes, that's well done. Yeah, and that is, look at it from your partner's point of view. If your partner today says, right, I'm only going to stay with you for another 30 days if your performance over the last 30 days has been good enough. How many of us now scratching our head going, yeah, maybe I've not pulled my weight in a relationship. Maybe I should have washed up a little bit more and done a bit more ironing and, made the beds and all these different things, Maybe, oh dear, maybe it's not so good. Maybe I'm going to be living on my own for the next month, or the next few months. Maybe I've not been bringing my best self to the relationship. On the other hand, your partner might sit there today, review your relationship over the last 30 days and go, do you know what? Yeah, I'm really happy. They've washed up a few times. They've taken me out to nice restaurants in the days that we could go out to nice restaurants, not when we're stuck in the house all the time. It's been a good 30 days. So definitely I'm staying with him for another 30 days. When you review the things that matter the most to you, you can do the same with finances. Have you not saved? Why have you not saved? Because I've gone and bought loads of shit off Amazon this month. There's lots of areas in your life that you could use this 30-day review for. And I can guarantee it is going to make your life better in them 30 days. If you're honest with yourself, if you're really objective and if you really take a good hard look at that area of your life and say, I'm not pulling my weight. I could do better in that. Next month, I could do better. We're not waiting until next year. We've gone off the table. That's how long it is. That's how far a year is in the future. I've gone off the edge of the table. We're not waiting a year. We're just going to wait 30 days and we're going to review and take action. Have I done everything I can? Brilliant. I've done everything I can. I'm going to carry on doing that for another month because, yes, I have eaten a few salads and I've eaten a lot of fruit. I've got some exercise and I've seen the weight come off this month. So I'm definitely doing that again. And maybe I can drink a little bit more water this time. Maybe I can do something a little bit more to even increase the weight loss. I can definitely see changes this month. So I'm absolutely carrying that on for next month. So I challenge you now. I challenge every one of you who's watching this. I challenge you to go away, pick some areas of your life, review the areas of your life, but be honest with yourself. Really, honestly, be honest with yourself. Before you go away and do that though, before you do that, please, if you've liked this video, if it's helpful, if you think any of the videos on my channel are helpful, please go down, like a video, comment. I love it when you comment because I love that I can talk to people that are watching my videos. Absolutely love that. Please like, please comment. And if you want to come back, subscribe to the channel. If you're not interested, don't bother, obviously, but I would love it if you could. It would really help me to know that I'm producing the best content for you and producing what you want. And with that, I'd like to say that if you do have anything that you'd like me to talk about, you'd like me to share on the videos, then let me know. Drop it in the comments. What would you like help with? Let me know and I'll plan it in and we'll do a video on it. Other than that, take care, have a great life, and I'll see you all again in that next video.